Hi guys, it's Brett with His Pickin' Time. We are talking about some fretting secrets that will help you sound better quicker. This exercise is really about a thought process of having something ready wherever you go. Okay, I call them pocket solos. So many times what I've found, and I wish I would have known this way earlier, is that yes, you will be able to come up with a solo ad hoc or on the spur of the moment at some point when in your play. But until you do, I think it's nice to have a practiced solo, okay, in your pocket, so to speak, so that when you are given a guitar out of nowhere, you can play a solo with a chord progression, okay? So this is really intermediate, like expert level stuff. But here's the thing, is that you can sound this good after playing for just a few months. You don't have to wait 8 or 10 years to be able to do this, guys. So here's what we do. Here's what I suggest you do. Let's take a chord and let's come up with a 3 to 4 note single picking solo and then go back into the chord, okay? So for every one of the chords that you know well, we'll start with E. I can make a little solo. That's it. Simple, right? It's simple, it's not easy because you got to know where to put your fretting hand, your strumming hand to find the note, that kind of thing. So we have this E. I'm going to hit the... Oh, let me get into the quad view so you can see a little bit better what I just did. I got the E. And then we hit the A. Oops, let's do D, D, A. Okay, so we hit the D string 3 times. And then we go back to the A. That's just part of the E chord. Okay? And if you like that, you can start adding an accent, like the slide. Okay? When you get good at that, you can add another note. Let's say we go... What am I doing? I'm using my triangle / rectangle shape. It's actually the triangle shape, right? To go into that solo. Let's try it from the E, or I'm sorry, from the A. I'm going to use my first finger on the G string. We did that solo a little bit before. Let's add to it by going on the G string 2 fret, 4th fret, down a string to the 3rd fret, then the 5th fret. So we get this like kind of this kind of kilter rectangle that's sitting on its, or pushed over on its side, sort of. So we get 2, 4, 3, 5. 2, 4, 3, 5. Back to A. If you don't want to use 4 fingers, you can go. Right? You can move a little bit quicker, but let's say we slide, then we come back and down, so we use 1 finger for those first few notes. Then our 3rd finger comes to the B string 5th fret, and then we come back to the A. Okay, so what we're trying to do, guys, is put some notes together that we can play over and over and play them really well. Okay? Now, The only reason I say to practice from every chord you know is that it's going to be helpful to be able to do that down the road. Right now, maybe you say, I just want to be able to solo from the D chord, and so you just work on playing the D chord, and maybe you've seen a lot of, maybe the song that you're playing or that you're creating has a D and a G, okay, and then you go back to D, and you want to be able to just go and play your little solo there. Right? Maybe hit a couple notes twice or 3 times. Okay? So basically, when you go out into the real world, you're going to have the same solo. It's not going to be ad hoc. It's going to be the same thing over and over. And you practice it over and over again, guys, so you have that pocket solo ready to go. You will get this. You will get better. You will get better at this pretty quickly, actually. I've seen it happen over and over again. Once you're comfortable with the solo that you have in D, from the D chord, then you go from maybe the C chord. And how do you choose what chord to go to? Well, think about of all the songs you're trying to play, what chord do you see the most? If you see the C chord a lot, that's the chord you want to make your solo from, okay? So just use the things that you see all the time. Don't try to do some crazy solo from a chord that you see once in a while. Try to do the ones that you see the most. Those are going to be the most helpful. So I suggest C, G, D, F. Those 4 chords right there. You're so far ahead of everyone else. So far ahead of everyone else. Definitely way ahead of me by teaching myself. Way far ahead of me by just focusing on this one little tip. Pocket solos, guys. Have a pocket solo. 3 or 4 notes. After you get the 3 or 4 notes down where you like them, add another note. Add 1 note a week if you want. Get better at 5 notes. Then go to 6. Then go to 7. And then you might notice that at some point it becomes kind of too long of a solo for what you need to have, and that's okay. You can just continue. You can continue on, and the song gets longer, or you just have to shorten it down and put more inflection into the notes that you already have. So if you've only got 4 notes, maybe it's maybe your bend, right? Maybe you add an accent there to bring out your personality. Whoa, I just knocked it with my foot. Sorry. Okay, so anyway, try this. Pocket solos. Work on them. We will get better at them. You will get better at them with practice. I would say C, G, D, and F7, and then go circulate out from there from the other chords that you know. Okay, guys? I'll see you in the next video.